Good day everyone, I'm Mandela TK. I'm doing module BBT 1501. My student number is 62938029. I'm doing assignment number 6. I'm going to render a poem. The title of my poem is Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, the freedom fighter, the peacemaker, the man who was born to fight and to lead the country, the man of liberty and liberation, a man of courage and character. He is the man who brought peace in our country between blacks and white, from a young boy in a small South African tribe to a political prisoner on an isolated island. Most of us know Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela as an international symbol of freedom, but how much do we know about the man behind the legacy? Mandela's life is chosen full of significant crossroads. His reaction at each turn, affirming his purpose. The world was fortunate enough to see someone like Nelson Mandela make a difference. And now question is, what will we do to leave his legacy? I have cracked a burger during 2013 visit to Johannesburg. While in the region for Nelson Mandela's memorial service, I certainly have a sense of responsibility, and I hope everyone else does. Nelson Mandela, as a boy who was often responsible for trading cattle herds, which will later say it taught him a valuable lesson, a good leader from behind his flock, guiding them impatient. He began attending meetings of African National Congress organization that aimed to establish a democratic government in his country. The national government began to notice Mandela and his powerful voice and banned him for attending the gatherings. For a time, he was not even allowed to leave Johannesburg. Mandela and his friends decided to open country's best powerful black law firm, specializing in defending against apartheid black law firm. They even offered no price, accessible service. Mandela was elected the first black president in a landslide. During his time of leadership, Nelson Mandela introduced a project designed to improve the lives of the country's black population. Mandela and his foundation continues to carry on his legacy today, sharing Mandela's vision with over 1 million online supporters. Today, for Nelson Mandela Day, let's speak with conviction inequalities we see in our communities. My question is, what will we do to make community a better place for everyone to live? Nelson Mandela guided South Africa from unacceptable situation of apartheid to multiracial. Mandela was a unifier. Those who knew him, they will say he was just his honest, simple person. He went from being a prisoner to a legal lawyer. If he was here today, former President Nelson Mandela will be happy that we make every day Mandela Day. We have to commit selflessly and decent so that we have happy the memorial pains. Fellow South African, Nelson Mandela brought us together, that we bid him farewell, that we commit ourselves selflessly to be able to address many challenges we face. Mandela left the legacy that will not be with us forever. Reconciliation happened in South Africa. Mandela was a great unifier. Mandela was a giant for justice who selflessly struggled for us. We remember his kindness, his selflessly, his modesty, and his intellect. Mandela committed to break down the barriers that had long kept our reborn apart. For Mandela, critical honesty debate was a necessary condition for unity. The life of the late Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela teaches us that we must prize. He is a man who is an example of honesty and dedication. In politics, he was selfless, and that comes without a question. Thank you.